Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday to you. Yeah, it's Nancy Yonner here, coming to you with Love to List and Keller Williams Realty on this Saturday morning. And I wanted to come out and get some fresh air here before I start my day. And I have a lot to share with you this Saturday morning, because if you see in the title, I am calling this Postscript Saturday. And what does that mean? It's a PS to our real estate week. And I'm going to share with you a little bit about the meaning of Postscript Saturday, how we came up with Postscript Saturday, and why I am doing Postscript Saturday for you. And it's all good. So I'm going to be with you here this morning, about 10-15 minutes, and I want to talk to you a little bit about the fact that I am a 35-year realtor. And with a 35-year realtor, I have seen just about everything that you can possibly imagine, right? I have seen ups and downs, twists and turns, right? I've seen the interest rate as high as 16% and as low as 2.9%. I have seen buyers markets, sellers markets. I have worked with buyers and sellers, landlords, renters, investors, and I have also seen companies come and go. I have seen, people come and go, trends come and go. I've seen different tools, different techniques, and there's different realtor perspectives out there, different approaches, different ways that different realtors work. And so being a 35-year realtor and seeing so much, one of the things that I've realized recently is that I have also done so much. I have been a solo agent. I've had a team. I'm back to being a solo agent. I also have had a partner. And over the 35 years, one of the things that I realized is that I have done a lot of great things for our clients. And I've done, I've stayed in touch with our clients, and I have great relationships with our clients. And I think I was doing client gatherings before anyone else was doing client gatherings, right? I did pies for years. I did champagne brunches. I did a rose giveaway. I've also done mailers. I've done pop-bys. So as a 35-year realtor, I've seen a lot in the industry. I've also done a lot of different things, right? And one of the things, though, even through all of our marketing, all of our communication, all of our different branding that we've done over the years, one of the things that I realized that I haven't done very well is I haven't really communicated the value that we bring to you. Like, I haven't communicated it to you. When I work with my buyers and sellers, yes, of course, we communicate our value. And the importance of working with a professional realtor. And so I realize that I'm one of these type of people where I just put my head down, right? And I focus on my clients' needs, no matter what type of company I've had, no matter if I've been a solo or a team. I always was focused on the client and getting the job done, working hard and doing well. My dad always said, you do well by doing good. So my focus has been on you, the client. Well, I want to share with you that we do so much extra for our client that I haven't shared that with you. And I think it's really important. Love to List is all about getting to the heart of the matter, right? It's all about listening. It's always about taking care of our clients. But it's also about doing the extra. And we do a lot of extra. So Postscript Saturday, grab your coffee, is all about communicating what we do extra for our clients, our buyers and sellers, but also the value of a realtor. And I think that this landmark lawsuit with the National Association of Realtors, which if you want to know more about that, come to my selling seminar the second Saturday of every month, and I share updates about that because it is important. I feel it's even more important now that people understand the value of a realtor. So, Postscript Saturday is just that, sharing the value add of a professional realtor, what we do and what you can expect from a professional realtor. How we came up with the name is we were talking and with my mom, and my mom has been so instrumental, my mom and dad, in my business over the last 35 years. And my dad was always about the PS, in a letter, handwritten letter or an email. A PS is like that little extra. It's that postscript. It's like, hey, pay attention to this little bit of extra, right? He always thought that was really kind of important is, if you want to really make a little impact, put a PS, like PS, postscript. So that's how we came up with Postscript Saturday, where I will be coming and having a conversation with you and sharing the value that we bring in our company, as well as the value of a realtor. And I just think it's so important. So who is this for? Who is Postscript Saturday for? It's for, first of all, it's for anyone who loves real estate. I know there's a lot of my friends and family that are always interested in real estate, interested in what's going on in the trends, interested in houses, interested in the market. After all, I mean, it's a big, huge part of our economy, right? So it's really for those type of people, as well as someone that is thinking about buying or selling in the next year. Now, I'll be coming to you on Saturdays frequently and sharing. So if we have a year of Postscript Saturday, whether you're thinking about buying or selling this year or next year, this information will continue to be valuable. So you can come back at your pace whenever you have the need or interest to learn the value of a realtor and the extra that we do. Pop back in. We'll be posting these on our YouTube channel, and we'll be putting them in our emails. So it's information that will carry on, not just for today. And it's valuable information that I will be sharing with you. So it's for also my colleagues or anyone in the real estate industry. If you're a realtor, if you're in title, if you're a lender, anyone would be interested who's in the industry to hear, wow, gosh, I didn't know realtors do that. Or, hey, that is great. It's good to know that when I'm looking for a professional realtor, these are some of the things I should look for. So that's what Postscript Saturday is all about. And today, before I head out on my big Saturday, because Saturdays are always so jam-packed, and I'm really excited about today. We're staging this really great property repeat client that we have. But anyway, so today, episode number 1. So that's what Postscript Saturday is all about, okay? And I'm going to start out by the title of this one is Decisions, 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 okay? You would not believe how many decisions that A, a seller has to make, or B, the realtor has to make, or collectively as a team collaborating together that we have to make way before the house comes to market. And some of the biggest decisions that a seller has to make is A, who are you going to work with, okay? What type of an agent are you going to work with? Are you going to work with someone who has a high fiduciary? And that's going to be one of my topics on Postscript Saturday. The difference between a fiduciary and a functionary. Are you going to work with a team? Are you going to work with a solo agent? Are you going to work with an agent that brings certain value to the seller, like staging, a contractor, a home inspector, whatever it is. What type, or there's other type of agents. There's some agents out there that are more just really into investing. There's agents out there that are really focused on more like recruiting and growing and becoming really big. Are you interested in more like a boutique agent or a solo agent? So that's a big decision a seller has to make. And once they get that decision down, and that is a subject I will talk about and delve into more. But today it's decisions, decisions, decisions. So that's a big decision. And then once you decide the realtor, you have some big decisions to make on pricing and timing. And that's where the professional realtor really comes in to help you figure out the pricing. Pricing is one of the most important aspects of getting your house on the market. And then timing and presentation. And so what I want to like impart on you is that there are so many decisions that get made before the house comes to market. When we put a plan together, a custom plan for our sellers, we make decisions on, with the staging. There's two aspects to the staging. There's the home improvement section, and then there's the fluff and stuff, right? And the home improvement, but when we take the listing agreement, when the seller decides to work with us and we sign an agreement that we're working for that seller, we put in this plan. Sometimes we don't come to market for 2 months because the house needs so much work. Whether it's, do we replace the carpets? Do we paint the house? What about the deck? What about the landscaping? What about the roof? Are there any major concerns with condition? Are there cosmetics? Oh, come on. I know Bella, she doesn't like all these noises. She gets all shaky. So there's those type of decisions. And then there's the presentation. I mean, are you going to have the house vacant? We're going to need to bring in furniture. Are we going to be working with your stuff? And then do we have to edit it down? And where are we going to put the stuff, right? And then what contractors are we going to work with? We have to make those decisions. And so by the time we get to market, I would say about 75 to 80%. Come on, Bella. Oh, sorry. She's shaking. About 75 to 80% of our work is already done. So there are so many decisions to be made, and I don't think people realize, that I often hear, an agent, especially in this market, an agent just puts a sign in the yard and that's it. And I really challenge that thinking. For instance, I have a seller right now. Their house is on the market this weekend. I've been working with them for, I think they emailed me about a couple months ago. I was referred to them, and they were going to be interviewing agents and whatnot. And I was out of town. I got right back to them. And anyways, their house is on the market this weekend. And what they said to me was, they said, "Oh my gosh, Nancy, I can't believe all that you do for your clients before getting the house ready for market. We feel almost like we have gotten gypped in the past." And that really got me thinking. I'm like, I don't share all that we do to help our clients. I am a focused person, heads down, thinking about our clients. And so I don't share the extra that we do. And hence, that is why Postscript Saturday was invented, because I want to share with you the value that we bring, but also the value of a realtor. I am so passionate about this industry, and I believe in the industry. And as a 35-year realtor, I want to share with you why I feel it's so important to align yourself with a professional realtor. So, episode number 1, decisions, decisions, decisions. Bear in mind, you are going to have to make a lot of decisions. However, please know, if you have the right professional realtor, that realtor can take a lot of that decision off your plate, will guide you, help you, put you in the right direction, and make a lot of those decisions for you so you don't have to worry as much, and you know that you're in good hands. You know that you are with somebody that you totally trust, right? Who is going to take very good care of you and help you every step of the way making all of those decisions. Because you know what? Once the house goes to market and we go into contract, there's a lot of other decisions to be made too. And the whole goal is to have a positive real estate experience, the most positive real estate experience that you can imagine, right? Because it's a stressful time and it's your number one asset. So this is episode number 1, why a realtor is valuable, why you should align yourself with a professional realtor, and what we do at Love to List, the extra. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you again next week. Meanwhile, let me show you. I've got these, I'll show you real quick. I think I showed this to you during the week, but look at this beautiful tree peony over there. Isn't that gorgeous? I love spring. It is such a beautiful time of year. And then, this is fun too. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I wanted to show you. Here. Whoop. I got my realtor shoes on. I love these. My sister gave them to me. So, anyways, I'm off to work. Thanks for joining me. It was a lot of fun. I really hope you get a lot out of this little morning coffee Saturday with me. I look forward to seeing you next week. All right? Take care. Enjoy your day.